It's tough when you talk to officials and I ask them, hey, we only shot 2 free throws. We only went to the free throw line twice up into the fourth quarter, and she tells me it's not her job. It's frustrating, and I don't give a damn if I get fined because that's cheap, and I am tired of it. Because I've been nice and I've been humble with it, but I am tired.
Barbie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Barbie? The emotional decline continues for Angel Reese. The temper tantrums, the complete loss of emotional control continues for the Bayou Barbie, as well as the Chi-Town Barbie and Double Double Barbie, and whatever other alias that Angel Reese has decided to give.
Angel Reese isn't just about smiles and lashes. This time, she completely erupted, lashing out at her own coach in a moment that shook the Chicago sky. The meltdown was as explosive as a soda bottle at a science fair, while the team itself collapsed like microwaved ice cream. Was it raw passion, bottled up rage, or simply frustration over another missed pass? Whatever the cause, fans are calling for suspension, turning this moment into more than just a loss. It's a full-on courtside soap opera.
I was like, good God, she can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is. The Chicago Sky should suspend her for this. They won't, because they're too damn scared of her fans.
It was as if a clipboard had personally insulted Angel Reese's entire bloodline, the way she smacked it out of the assistant coach's hands like it owed her money. The Chicago Sky bench froze, unsure whether to call a timeout or an exorcist, as chaos unfolded. One moment, the game was underway, and the next, fans found themselves watching a one-woman performance titled The Angel Reese Saga, Act 3.
This is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen. It can't happen. Look at that. Slap a keyboard out of the coach's hand. They ought to give you 2 to 5 games for that.
The WNBA hasn't seen drama this wild since Liz Cambage tried to cosplay Dennis Rodman, minus the rings. Now, Angel Reese takes center stage, melting down on national television and smacking clipboards like she's swatting flies at a backyard barbecue. And what's the league's response? Absolutely nothing. No fines, no suspensions, just silence. It seems that as long as the tantrum racks up social media impressions, it gets spun as competitive spirit. Welcome to the WNBA, where being unhinged doesn't get you punished, it gets you player of the week.
Breeze blew every whistle. Like, I'm not joking. There was one play where Angel Reese dribbled backward. She backed into Aaliyah Edwards and tripped over her own feet and got free throws. The free throws that led to this happening were unbelievably soft. That led to Angel Reese breaking a coach.
Fans across the league were left clutching their pearls and their remotes, wondering exactly what level of privilege you have to unlock before slapping office supplies qualifies as performance art. And no, this wasn't just heat of the moment intensity. This was full-blown, main character syndrome on steroids.
So Angel Reese, the most toxic player in all of basketball, is out here slapping clipboards out of her coaching staff's hand because she's so mad her team committed a foul in the crunch after she shot 15 free throws this game. This is the lowest of the low disrespect that you can show to your coaching staff. She trying to get y'all locked in, worried about the next play, and you so toxic with your terrible, awful
$10 hairdryer, but instead of regrouping, resetting, or I don't know, defending someone, Angel Reese goes for the clipboard like it just trash talked her mother.
I would be worried about Angel Reese demanding a trade. Earlier in the season, she had no one to blame but herself, but over the last 4, maybe 5 weeks, Angel Reese has been dominant, and you're still losing.
Now, imagine being the assistant coach. You're out here trying to draw a play that might save your dignity and career, and boom, Angel Reese goes WWE SmackDown on your dry erase marker. You're not even mad. You're just questioning your life choices. Meanwhile, Angel's over there stomping around like someone stole her Gatorade. And the WNBA's reaction, a polite shrug and a participation ribbon dipped in glitter. If you watch closely, you can almost see Kathy Angelbird handing her a bonus check with one hand and a reality TV deal with the other. Baby, step aside. Technical fouls. We've got TikTok fame to chase. And while we're at it, can someone explain how Angel Reese got sent to the free throw line 15 times in one game? 15? That's not a stat line. That's a divine anointing. At that rate, she could have paid off the national debt in layups.
No, this is something that has been talked about by so many other people, but guess what? You've been ignoring it, and now Angel Reese is screaming about it, and do certain people want to take heed and listen? Oh, yeah. It's the group that likes to hate on another player who, and I mean, we largely see the amount of bad calls by officials in these games. And I have said from the beginning, the officiating in the WNBA is absolutely terrible.
You know it's rigged when the referees are basically gift wrapping the game with a bow and a scented candle. Chicago Sky fans are sitting in the stands like, did we just watch a basketball game or an emotional support session? And still, the Sky lost. Even with all that officiating help, even with Angel Reese playing like she's auditioning for a Broadway meltdown, even with the assistant coach now officially diagnosed with post-traumatic clipboard syndrome, they lost. Again, you almost have to admire the consistency. If choking was an Olympic sport, the Sky would sweep gold every year. Angel could open a yoga studio called Missed Opportunities and Bad Attitudes. Maybe even a public flogging. But Angel Reese, she gets a press conference and a highlight reel. The league's logic. Oh, she's passionate. Ah, yes, passion. The universal excuse for unacceptable behavior since the dawn of PR crisis management. You're not out of control. You're just fiery. It's not disrespect. It's grit. It's not assault on a clipboard. It's leadership.
Slap the clipboard out of her hand. Why do you guys hate Angel Reese so much? The Angel Reese hate is so forced. This is why we hate the bricklaying sloth. She has a terrible attitude, awful, toxic. This is why she has no friend. This is why the world hates her, except for the Black Clan and the Black Clan panders, man. I don't think I've ever seen a player slap the clipboard out of their coaching staff's hand. Look at it. Look at y'all bricklaying sloth.
And now the fan base is tearing itself apart like it's the Hunger Games. Half the people are demanding she be suspended immediately. The other half are crafting shrine collages on Instagram set to doe track. One side sees a spoiled athlete with no respect for authority, and the other sees Beyonce in Jordans. There is no middle ground. You're either Team Clipboard or Team Chaos. And don't even try criticizing her. Say one word that sounds remotely like discipline and a horde of social media warriors will descend on your timeline like you're the villain in a Disney sequel. Forget rational debate. This is about vibes now. Meanwhile, poor Chicago Sky fans are just trying to survive another soul-crushing season. Nowadays, the scoreboard is secondary to whatever fresh chaos is erupting on the sidelines. Coaches don't strategize, they pray. Refs don't officiate, they try not to make eye contact. And fans are just there for the memes. Let's not pretend Angel Reese's talent isn't real. She's athletic. She's physical. She rebounds like the ball insulted her. But talent without maturity is just a glittery grenade. Right now she's detonating in real time. We're not watching the rise of a star. We're watching a very public implosion. Dressed up as empowerment. This isn't hunger for victory.
Are you kidding me? That is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach. One of their coaches. I mean, wow. Wow. What are we doing?
This is hunger for validation, attention, and that sweet viral clip. The most dangerous thing about it, she knows it. She knows the league won't touch her. She knows every tantrum buys her another 100,000 Instagram followers and a podcast sponsorship. Knows every time she smacks a clipboard,